Okay, that was a pretty awesome hunt for me. I know what'd you see?
I saw 4 does, 2 right at about 8 o'clock, right around there, give or take. Back behind me, off to my left, heading out to that field. And then
Out on the private field.
yeah. And then about 8:30, somewhere around there, had a buck come crashing on my right hand side. Sounds like he's chasing. He stops about where that buck was at last year, but up front where I can't see him, and lets out 2 grunts and then takes off back. Hopefully he's still down behind me towards you. And then I think it's been a half hour, 45 minutes later, I kept moving out that field, and I look, and there's 2 more does out there running around.
Nice.
So, and then I had you come over there and help me with that stand, and there's a real nice rub right there.
Yeah, that was the first. I was gonna say nice rub, but that was the first rub period that I've seen so far out here.
Yeah, me too.
And it's a nice one.
Yeah,
It's on a tree probably that big around, something like that. So it's whatever it's doing, it's a pretty decent sized deer.
yeah. So whatever that buck was I heard this morning, I'm sure he's probably the owner.
That is probably the one, yeah.
I'd like to get eyes on him. But
Yeah, I wish I could have seen him. But you said it sounded like he was chasing?
yeah, and I'm thinking like it's October 12th. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
It doesn't compute, but hey,
They're gonna, if they get the urge, they're gonna chase him.
that's what it sounded like. I mean, and the way he was acting, acting like he was chasing to me. So
Yeah, and from what you described on the sounds, it sounds like he was chasing.
yeah, I just don't know why she didn't choose to run there by me. I took care of him.
Yeah.
I hadn't worried about that.
So, and that was it then.
That was it. Yeah. I mean, besides my tree stand needed to be adjusted. All right, man. It was good.
Yeah. Well, good. You were seeing deer.
Yeah.
So for me, I bought that 4th Arrow camera arm for my camera.
Yep.
It was a good thing we got out there early, because I was playing hell trying to get that thing figured out, and I finally got it on there, and I was like, okay, this ain't gonna be as bad as I thought it was gonna be. And I look at it and I go to pick the what do you call it, the actual head with the arm, and I put it up there and I realized, you damn fool, you got it upside down. Because the thread was on the bottom, so I had to take it all back apart, put it back on there. I got it back on there. Long story short, it worked out pretty good. The only thing that I wish I would have done is got the longer one.
Oh yeah.
Because like I put it on my right hand side,
Right.
and if something comes from from straight on all the way around to behind me on my right hand side, I'm going to be able, that's going to take great, it's going to work out great.
Right.
But if something's on my left, forget it. I'm going to have to pull my camera off of there, and and I ended up doing that today too. But as far as deer go, as soon as it got light out, as soon as it got to the point where I was asking myself, I wonder if I got camera light. I wonder if it's light enough where if a deer come through, if I could get it on camera. I looked back behind me to my right, and I seen a head go up and down. And I'm like, well, there's a deer right there. Okay, so I swing the camera arm over, get the video going, and it was still kind of dark out, and I think you'll see that in the video when I put that up. But yeah, I had a lot of deer around me from the time it was light enough to get video to right up till I think what was it when I texted you, about 9:30? Yeah, it was just I think I lost count at 13. I had 13 deer around me, and probably 5 or 6 of them I could have killed. So yeah, but no horns. Everything was bald. But like we just mentioned, it ain't gonna be long, and
That's gonna be a good problem.
yeah, that's gonna be a good thing. So yeah, I can't wait to get out here next time. All right, let's get our butts home. What model is that?
Just kind of looking around at Matrix. No, not Matrix. Which one was it? It's the 380. I just don't remember. Micro 380 is what it is with the takedown option. Does it not work?
Yeah, it's dying. That.
Awesome.
That's the best I did.
Supposed to check that shit, boy.
You did. This morning and it looked bright.
Oh.
It looked good. Must have just started now.
Use that, but that thing's
Moon beaming.
I guess.
good thing I got a backup.
Thank you.
See, this is that good young back right here. That's the way you do it when your back's good.
Kind of makes me wish you guys were dropping me off first so we could do mine.
Make sure you got all the way, Cam.
I heard the click.
Did you hear the double click?
Yeah, you're good. No, you're good. You're good. Michael looks like it's so hard to try to. Thank you. Try to pick this thing. Pick this thing
Put that
apart.
right in your pocket.
Put this in your pocket. What if you shoot?
Good point.
I usually make a lot of them.
Thank you.
Set that down real quick.
Yeah, get your seat slung too.
Your feet. Sideways. Other side. There you go. Get your sit your chair.
It does. That is great.
You all set?
Enjoy using the moonbeam.
All set.
All right, good luck.
Good luck, Cam.
Thank you.
Make good shots. It is so quiet out here. Yesterday, as soon as I got first light, I had deer all over me. I mean, there was just deer movement like crazy. Today, it is, you could hear a pin drop out here. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning now. I have not seen one deer. It's weird how one day you're in Deer Park and the next day it's like they're extinct. That's deer hunting, right? I'm gonna sit till 10 and then I'll get down and meet John. We'll go pick up Cameron. John said he hasn't seen anything either, so we got about another hour to sit. We'll see what happens. It just feels dead out here. I think I just heard John shoot. pretty sure that was John shooting. Yup, he's calling me right now. So yeah, John told me he just shot a buck. He said he thinks it's like a basket rack 6, maybe an 8. It's the only deer he's seen so far today. Bad news is it ran toward the private property, so hopefully it died before it got on there. Really hoping that's the case. I'm gonna wait about 15 minutes and then I'm gonna get down and start heading his way, and hopefully we got a recovery going on for you. Okay, I got to where John shot his deer. We got blood. We got good blood. We got very good blood. Here's his arrow. He's getting down right now. Looks like it was a good hit. Yeah, that's good blood. The deer ran right down through there. I see blood all the way down through there. You can see where the deer was stumbling. I gotta believe the deer's right down here somewhere. Let him get over here. You hit him right up there. Here's half of your arrows right here. There's good blood. You can see where he was stumbling all the way down through there. You got an arrow knocked?
No, not yet.
Get one knocked.
I think he's done.
Yeah, but just get one knocked just in case.
It's not broke off the other side. Where the hell am I?
Right up there.
Is it good? Like good shot?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's good blood right there.
The hole I had was a good hole. You know, he was going to step out right into that lane, going that way. He stopped and turned around and started coming back this way.
I can see he was stumbling right through here.
Well, did I do?
I just want you to have one ready just in case. Better to be safe than sorry, dude. Oh yeah, he's pouring up blood. I can see all the way down. He's going right to that private property too. he is, dude. There he is right there. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Let's get nice buck, dude. Okay, I'll sit here on the deer. You go get code blue point 2. Come back, we'll get him gutted, get him loaded up, get him back to the truck, and then we'll go get Cam. Call up Cam, tell him we found your deer. And we'll head on home, get a tag on a buck. Sweet. Nice little 6. Yeah, I didn't see shit. I see nothing. Alright. Nice hard shot. Probably a 2-year-old buck. Maybe 3. That's what putting our age in a cage will do. Beautiful deer. Sitting here waiting for John to come back. Right on the trail that we found his deer on. These little buck rubs right here. Yeah. No, that's not one. Yeah, sitting there and I see these buck rubs. Probably his deer made them. That, friends, is a good morning of bow hunting. Yeah, buddy. Code Blue 2.0. Look at that baby. We definitely classed up. You want to gut him here or you want to gut him by the truck?
I think up by the truck.
I think that'd be best.
Because my go-in's just right there.
Yeah.
So,
and dude, there's like 2 little buck rubs right here behind me.
he might have been the one.
Yeah, I think he was. All right, let's get him loaded up and get him to the truck.
Yeah. Rifle season to be a doe.
Yeah. But you're stuck. If you shoot a buck, it's got to be an 8-point now.
Yeah, but let's face reality. You would have shot him too.
You take what the good Lord puts in front of you, right?
Let's be honest, you would have shot him too.
Oh yeah, if he would have come by me, it'd have been done too.
How the hell did I grab my... I just said don't grab your restricted. Jesus. Look, kids, that's why you always look at your tag. You know, if he would have kept going the way he was going, I'd have shot him at the 25-yard mark.
Yeah.
And he'd have ran up the hill. But for some reason, I don't know why, he decided at the last second to, like, I mean, he was seriously getting ready to step in. I was all lined up ready. And as soon as I was getting ready for him to step in, he stopped. I was like, what are you doing? And he turned left and started going back the way he came. And I was like, okay. But he's angling away a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm watching him. He stepped in that hole. And I looked through the scope. And he's just standing there relaxed. I knew I had that hole. And I was like, all right, Johnny, good shot. And I mean, I watched that thing zip through him. And it was just like.
That was a total heart shot, dude. I heard it when you shot.
Yeah.
I heard the whack thunk. You know, it made that sound. So I knew you hit what you shot at. It was either you hit the deer or you hit a tree.
No, I knew I watched that knock disappear. So I'm thinking that knock came out the other side. Only part of the arrow almost came out the other side.
You can tell he was quartering away by the way it's ripped into him.
Yeah, he was.
That was a good shot though. Put him down quick.
Well, that's the first deer I think I shot in 3 years with my Excalibur, and like I told you at the start of the season.
Yeah, you said you wanted to get something killed with that bow.
Yeah.
I heard that shot and I was like, he just whacked one.
He did what I saw him.
I turned on the camera. I was like, I think I just heard John shoot. and I think he hit what he was shooting at.
100%.
And then as I'm talking, you called. I was like, oh yeah, he definitely whacked one.
And by the way, happy belated birthday to me.
Yeah. Day after his birthday, he scores on a buck.
Not quite a birthday buck, but hey.
Close enough.
Close enough for me.
Close enough. Yeah, we'll get him gutted out by the truck so he's far away from both of our stands.
Yeah.
Keep the coyotes at bay as much as possible.
All right. Got that. Range a couple things back this way. That's why my rangefinder cover was laying at the bottom of my stand. I wanted to range where that rub was at.
Yeah.
That rub's only 33 yards.
Yeah, I know it ain't far. It's within shooting range.
So I ranged that. I no sooner ranged that and sat down. And I'm sitting there and I was like, here, snap to the left. And the squirrels have been over there. So I kind of turned and I looked, expecting to see the squirrels, and I saw him. And I was like, oh, that looks like a big doe at first, because where it was at.
Yeah.
And then as it got a little, stepped a little further, took a little turn, I was like, wait a minute, there's headgear. I pulled the crossbow up and I looked through the scope and I went, oh, he's legal.
He's legal.
And he was right on I got those 3 trails. The one closest to me is like 15. The one a little bit further out is like 25, and the one behind that's 30. He was on that middle trail. I was like, sweet, he's going to come out, and he's going to come out right past that tree. And if I would have called him first when he was coming in, I had a hole to him at 22 yards. I could have shot him. But
that hole that you must have shot him through was tight.
Well, so
because I looked back where I first found blood.
Yeah.
And I looked back at you, and there's a window all the way to you, but it's tight.
It's a tight one.
It's tight. You threaded a needle there.
Well, what happened was, like I said, like I said earlier, he was going to step out there. And I knew it was 22, 23 yards, and I was like, sweet. And then he stopped and like started turning to go back this way, and he started eating something. And I'm like, what in the hell are you doing? Like, no. And then he went past that little brushy stuff, and he got into that opening, and I looked down through that scope, and I know damn good and well 25 yards in, if I got a line, I know I can make it. And I was like, yeah, here goes. And I just leaned in, and I just laid right down on it, and so whack. And I watched that Luminok all the way to him, and I watched it disappear, and I was like, oh, yes. And I watched him take off running to my left, and he got down here to the footpath, and he hooked hard right, and I saw his ass end starting to do the wobble.
Yeah.
Like, it looked like and I told you, I said, Frank, it looked like he went down as soon as he made the right there.
He went down right where you thought he did.
And then
I could tell as soon as I got on that blood trail, I started looking ahead on it, and you could tell he was screwed up all the way. He was completely wrecked.
And I told you when I was directing you out, when I first called you, I said, Frank, I'm not sure I'm going to get you right on the right spot, but I'm going to get you in the area because it's a tight shot where I shot at.
Yeah.
And I got to looking after you and I talked, and I was like, it had to be right there because I started correlating.
See how much easier that is in the daylight?
And then you went out there and you turned around and you looked at me and you're like,
yes.
And I was like, sweet.
Yeah,
And,
I seen that blood on the ground and I was like, oh, that's a good hit.
yeah. And
Johnny got him a buck. We
Well,
just got to hope he dies before he gets to the private land.
and he did.
Luckily, barely.
Barely. But
He did. Good deer.
Had he stayed facing now, if I make that same shot with the 450,
Oh, he dropped right
he's
there.
right there.
Yeah.
Where we got that one last year.
Yep.
At. I mean,
Yeah,
just
he
for-
don't get out of these pines.
Just for reference for everybody, same stand as last year, same spot as last year.
Yep.
A little bit warmer.
Yeah.
And well, it's daylight.
Much better in the daylight.
We're gonna put a tag on this guy, or make this guy all legal beagle, and we're gonna get some pictures with him, and we're gonna take him up, get him Jody, get him, and we're gonna give him a free truck ride home.
Yeah.
In the back of the GMC.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm gonna show the old guys how to do it.
Yeah. That's what he said, right?
That's what he said.
Show you old guys how it's done. Well,
Well, I think the old guys showed you how it was done. Again.
again.
We have a habit of doing that.
Jammerton.
That would be Cameron Edgerton.
You can demask at this point, bro.
I'll never forget that year. Still remember that.
You know how you were going to show us how it was done?
Yeah. I do.
See that right there? That's how it's done.